Welcome to Dad and Son.
You're not. Oh my gosh. Dad. Go ahead. Do it. Welcome to Dad and Son in Between the Ropes Raw Recap.
I'm Dad.
And I'm Son.
Raw starts off by showing CM Punk waiting by the gate. And who's he waiting for?
Seth. No.
Yeah, I don't like Seth right now either. But officially, who starts off Raw? Jey Uso starts off Raw. Comes to the ring, talking about his family. You hurt my family, talking about my family. And who's he calling out? The Vision.
The Vision, Seth. Well, the whole Vision.
The whole Vision, as a general. But he's probably hoping for Seth to come out. But who comes out instead?
Braun
Nope.
Breaker.
Nope.
Bronson
Nope. Nope. Nope.
LA Knight, yeah. Okay, do me try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
L.A. Knight.
Yeah!
There you go.
I can still do it.
LA Knight comes out pretty much blaming Jey Uso for Seth Rollins still having the championship. And
Right.
then, who comes out?
Bronson.
Braun. Let's call him Braun.
Braun comes
Braun.
out!
Cross-eyed half of what LA Knight said. And so, what this does, the trash talking leads to a main event match. Tag team.
Versus Braun.
Braun versus LA Knight. Oh, I'm so tired. LA Knight and Jey Uso.
Yeet.
First, see, I'm confused. Was that for the Women's Tag Team Championship?
What was?
The Raquel and Roxanne versus Asuka and Kairi Sane.
How would it be for the women's the women's tag team?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it said they were heading back towards gold.
But then, like, later on that, Asuka said, we will be covered in gold. She said, we're covered in gold, and you will be covered in gold soon, talking to Io.
Wait, who won this match?
But then, like, the Kabuki Warrior...
That's right.
This match was awful, by the way.
The Pookie Warriors.
But then later on, Roxanne went to Pierce, and Roxanne said, we need to get our titles back. That's not a direct quote, but something along those lines. So I'm really confused. I missed it because after the match, they didn't give the Kabuki Warriors the belts, but the way it sounded like they did win the tag team titles.
A chance.
Yeah. So I think what we need to do is move this a little lower. So that way we get hand movement, you know what I mean?
Right.
In the screen.
Yeah.
So we'll have to lower the stuff. I'll have to redo that. But anyways, we learned what's going to happen with the women's championship belt. We're not getting a tournament. We're not getting a Royal Rumble. We're not getting nothing. We're just getting a straight up
Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky.
I want Io to win, but Stephanie's going to get the belt. And then we get our second match, Finn Balor versus Dragon Lee. I was very disappointed in this match. It looked like it was just like last week where Raw started off with a bang and then it was just boring the rest of the night.
Boring.
So like we get two back-to-back matches that are boring. And then we get the announcement of the women's championship. It's just going to be a straight up match between Io and Stephanie, which is also boring. So you're just like, whatever. And then Nikki shows up, and it's like, boring. Her return was nice, but it's kind of
Where's the other twin?
It's just she doesn't fit right now. I don't think so.
Without her twin.
Well, I don't know if that's not going to help, in my opinion. It wouldn't help. I really don't think it would. But Io's talking to Nikki. Asuka comes in hot again. And very weird. Very, I don't know. I can't handle it. Like you're making it. Io's going to end up just Asuka eventually. But Asuka says Nikki's not a friend. What?
You can tell Kairi's kind of being forced.
Yeah, because every time Asuka walks away, Kairi stays behind, and then you hear in the background, Kyrie! Yeah. Asuka comes in hot. Nikki, not a friend. And
Nikki
says...
no friend.
Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that. And says the Kabuki Warriors will help Io with Stephanie. And Io's like, I don't need help. I think this is where Asuka's like, we're covered in gold, we need you covered in gold. But they're not, there's no damage control. I don't understand what Asuka's doing. I guess like Asuka thinks she has to run things.
Right.
But whatever. Then we see Finn and JD and back of some sort of promo. They're walking around and they come across Dom, right?
Dom! Dirty Dom! Yes, they come across Dom.
Did I not put... No, okay. So, Dom's walking up to JD and Finn like, what are we going to do about my AJ Styles problem? And Pierce is there. Pierce is right on. Here's what we're going to do about it, Dom. Tonight, JD and Finn are both banned from ringside. And then once again, who looks a little excited about that decision? Finn looks a little excited about that.
Oh my gosh. You forgot to say something about his match.
Oh, where he did this?
In the match, he did this.
He's been doing that on and off for a while. I haven't seen him do it for a while, but that's what him, AJ, and Liv used to do. I'm still waiting for that to happen.
What was their
faction name? I don't know. We weren't watching it then.
Big Dogs.
The Big Dogs. Can I bet that dog?
Can I bet that dog? We got 3 dogs.
And then finally,
something good.
a middle of an episode match that was good. The New Day with Whitey G, G White, Big G. I think it would be funny if they did like G White or Whitey G or something like that. Big G, I don't like. It's too much of a play on Big E. I don't like the Big G thing. Grayson Waller looks good. Xavier, he's gotten better at selling and taking bumps.
Yeah.
And Kofi's just always been good. Thing about this match is the War Raiders' new finisher or whatever, that's probably done. Where he had Eric had Xavier up like he was going to do a what's that move Sammy does? A Blue Thunder Bomb. But when he throws him, Ivar comes off the rope, and then when Ivar came off the rope, Ivar's thighs hit the back of Xavier's head. And that's a big man to come down the back of your head. That move, just probably like the Brutus Ball, is going to be worked on or banned. It's going to be... That I was scared. The Mexican Destroyer depends on the person who's taken the bump.
We just lagged.
It's alright.
We lagged, like we froze for like 1 second.
It's okay.
Re-say that phrase real quick so they get it.
The Mexican Destroyer depends on the person taking the bump. Okay? Because he's got to get his hands around the thighs of the person who's doing the move and make sure his head's in the right position. But anyways, that match was really good. Yeah. I liked it. It was back to being smooth. I mean, the only thing that was off was that new move Ivar and Eric tried out. Didn't like it. I don't know who said, okay, we're going to do this, but they're going to be like, okay, we're not doing this now. Good match. War Raiders always put on a good match. I just can't get into their characters. I don't know why, but I just can't. Penta, whatever match he's in, he's good.
Oh my gosh.
But I feel like he's in a lot of matches, and we're not really getting any kind of story with him other than he puts on a good show, and we got to throw him in a match. And then we see Rhea Ripley talking with Kathy Kelly. Kathy Kelly's getting Rhea's reaction to the EO Stephanie announcement. And Rhea's like, I respect them both. Kind of says they both deserve it, but whoever wins, I'm coming for you. Yeah. And then who comes in hot? Asuka comes in hot, tells Rhea to stay away from EO, and Rhea says, don't push me. Stop pushing me. And then this is again, Kyrie stays behind and says something to Rhea, I can't remember, and then we see Asuka walk away, and then we hear Asuka say, Kyrie! And then Kyrie walks away. And it's just, I don't know, man. I can't. Io right now is so over that doing this to her is bringing her down a few levels, I think. But I think they're trying to get Asuka back up on top before Asuka retires. I don't know. I don't know.
Is Asuka there to retire?
Asuka's getting up there in age. Like, we're seeing the last of Asuka. Just like we're seeing the last of AJ Styles. I mean, we're not like as close as we are to Cena, you know what I mean? We probably got like a year or 2 years left for both of them. Asuka looks at, so I have heard that when AJ's contract's up this time, which I think is sometime next year, he's not renewing it. That's what I've heard on all the reels and all the other pages I follow everywhere else. That he's
around the world.
Around the world, people are saying he's not going to renew his contract. I don't know, because Asuka and AJ Styles are both in phenomenal shape. See what I did there? Anyways, so Roxanne, it shows Pierce on his phone. Roxanne comes in, and she's trying to wiggle her way into the Io and Stephanie match. Number one, I don't think Roxanne's on a level of Stephanie. Number two, I don't think Stephanie is on the level with Io. Number three, they'll have Stephanie beat Io.
You know, I would have liked a Rhea versus Io instead of...
Again. Yes. Yes.
I would have liked a Rhea versus Io. Did I just say Rio versus Io?
Rhea
versus Io instead of Rhea versus Stephanie.
I think I agree with you. I really do. I can't wait for it to happen again. But here's what I hope it happens.
I know where this is going.
Stephanie beats Io.
Nope, I do not.
Rhea eventually beats Stephanie. And then Rhea gives Io a shot.
This is what I was thinking.
Okay.
Io wins. And it's Rhea versus Io at War Games. Well, what's the next?
Well, here's what I think is going to happen. Because obviously we're seeing tension between Asuka and Io.
Right.
Io is in a position to win her match with Stephanie. And Asuka messes it up by trying to help. And that's how we get our Io versus Asuka.
Yeah.
But during this whole thing of Roxanne trying to get a title match with, Io and Stephanie, Raquel's there, they're talking about their tag team championships, Lyra interrupts. And I'm not going to lie, she did an okay job talking. Whatever she's been doing the past little bit, she improved a little bit. Like, it wasn't, I hate to use this word, because I hate using slang that's after my ears of being a teenager, but she wasn't cringe. It wasn't cringy to watch Lyra. It wasn't like she needs to go. Lyra interrupts, does an okay job, because Lyra's there because Pierce is like, so we learned that Pierce called Lyra because Pierce needed to tell Lyra something. Pierce tells Lyra, hey, Becky's okay. I talked to her. She's fine. She said some crazy things, but she's fine. And Lyra's like, really? That's all you gotta say? And she's like, give me a match with either one of the Judgment Day. I don't care who. So next week, we got Lyra versus either Raquel or Roxanne.
Or Liv.
If Liv shows up, maybe. I don't know. I doubt it. I think Liv's going to show up, and that's when we're going to get the AJ, Finn, Liv faction back. Match of the night. That AJ Dominic Mysterio match was
really good.
Phenomenal.
Oh my god.
See what I did there?
Yes. 3 times. 3rd time.
Dude, I have, for being a Nepo baby.
What's that mean?
Means so a Nepo baby is someone who was born into the business. Like their dad was in the business, their mom was in the business. So it's like a make fun of term. Because you're a Nepo baby, you're getting everything handed to you. You're not that good. You got a name. Because Dominic Mysterio's dad's Rey Mysterio.
Oh, you're talking about Dom here.
Yeah, I'm talking about Dom. Dom impresses me match after match. Like
he's getting up there. Slowly but surely.
If he keeps improving like this, it won't be long till he's main event caliber.
Or until they stop cheering, booing him out every time he talks.
Well, yeah. But they want them to boo or they want them to cheer. When it's silent, that's when I think wrestlers need to worry. When they're not getting a response. Because if you're booing, you're interesting in a negative way. If they're cheering, you're interesting in a positive way. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If you're neutral, that's the scary zone. You know what I mean? So you'll notice when they start the shows, they usually start off with a big person, okay? And then they'll put the people in the middle who are just they're in that middle zone, they're in that danger, and then they'll pop in a promo from a main eventer. So your two best matches are going to be your first match, your last match.
Right.
Dom wins with the help of who we've been seeing Dom talk to for the past weeks.
Grande Americano.
Which it was not Chad Gable, right?
It was not Ludwig.
I don't think it was Ludwig. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah.
So it was someone else.
It could be one of the triplets.
The triplets? Oh, one of the ones that came out. Talking about.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
They multiplied.
They all were in different masks, but that's El Grande.
They weren't wearing different masks.
Yeah, they were all in different masks.
There were different people under the mask. Or were they all wearing different masks?
They were all wearing different masks, yes, but they were red, white, and blue.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
I didn't notice that one.
So it was still the same theme of the mask, but they were all different. When that happened, they were all different masks. I don't know who it was. Didn't really get to hear him talk. It's hard to hide Ludwig's accent, so I think that's why they moved away from Ludwig doing that. Where's Ludwig now? I don't know.
Hiding in despair.
Hiding in despair because he has messed up a lot. Anyways, where are we at?
If you know how, you know how. We're not gonna explain it.
Jackie Redmond talks with LA Knight. LA pretty much is they're hyping up their match. It builds tension between him and Jay. Don't get in my way. Don't do no dirt. There won't be no dirt. LA Knight. I have no quit. I don't know how to quit. LA Knight on the mic. What more do you say? Phenomenal on the mic. That's the word night. Phenomenal.
Oh, by the way, can I just put in something?
Yeah, that's fine.
50% off again, right?
Yeah. Well, up to
50% off.
And it ends today at midnight.
Anyway, sorry, just had to throw that in there.
Promo
of the night?
Dude. So, there's two promos.
Two separate promos that happen at the same time.
No. This is either the John Cena telling everyone I'm turning face promo, or this promo
is it with the one
is promo of the year. The CM Punk one? With Becky?
Yeah.
So we see him. We see CM Punk still waiting by the entrance gate. Down at the bottom on the concourse of the stadium. Right. Rhea's talking to him, giving support. I'm sorry for what happened to you. She's there giving support to CM Punk. When we see Pierce come in, and Pierce tells CM Punk, "Hey, Seth's in the building," and CM Punk's like, "How? This is the only way in." And Pierce is like, "I don't know," and CM Punk says, "I'm going to go take care of this." We go to commercial.
He's through a vent. Oh my gosh! Becky came in, and he got in Becky's suitcase.
That's funny. We go to commercial. We come back, and CM Punk music hits. CM Punk's music hits. Simpsons music hits. So, CM Punk says, "Seth Rollins, get out here. I don't care how long I have to sit. I don't care how long we have to chant. We'll chant all night. We'll chant until the next day. I am hijacking this show until Seth Rollins comes out."
There's nothing next on live anyway, so.
And almost immediately after CM Punk says that, there's a slight pause. Seth Rollins' music hits.
What?
Who comes out?
Whoa! Becky.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, that used to be your music, not no more. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, good job.
Wait! I just noticed their music is resemblance. Whoa!
Yeah.
I just mixed up about their music.
Becky and CM Punk go at it like crazy. It was. I mean, the disdain and hate you can feel. She is throwing blows at him. He's throwing blows back at her. And
Not like actual blows.
No, words.
Argument blows.
Argument blows, yeah. Good job. Proud of you on that one. That was really good. Ready to come in and save the day on that one.
That's why I'm here.
Seth finally walks out and calls out CM Punk and says, hey, if you want to say it to my face, come say it to me. Well, CM Punk tries, and Becky blocks him. Right? Mm-hmm. And Seth walks away, and it shows CM Punk. And behind CM Punk is Becky. And what did we expect to happen right there? You said it.
Crap.
The ball buster.
Oh, yeah.
The ball buster. The low blow ball buster. But instead, CM Punk turns around.
I'm going to start calling it that.
The ball buster?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
CM Punk turns around. And Becky just starts smacking the ever-loving crap out of him.
Oh, well, I say the loving daylights out of him.
The loving daylights out of him. That's cool, too.
That's what I say.
I like either way. I do. But she was smacking him, and he was legit. These are the best actors in the world. In my opinion, your WWE wrestlers are the best actors in the world. Some of them. Some of them you're like, like Lyra, it's like she needs work.
Bailey, you need work.
But Becky's not doing too well right now, other than certain moments. It's like, oh, that's why she's one of the greatest. And sometimes you're like, how did she get that far? Anyways, she is smacking. She puts headbutts him and puts her head in his chest or whatever. And after it's all said and done,
Boom, boom.
CM Punk, what does he say first? He says, your husband's going to regret
messing with me?
Regret. He says Seth is going to regret something. Let me backtrack here. Can I backtrack here?
No, I know. He says he's going to regret cashing in on him.
Yes. Good job. Your husband's going to regret cashing in on me when I won my title. And then I got to backtrack here for just 1 second.
Yes, because you're about to talk about the other thing.
Because the whole time... So one of Becky's points was they chanted your name while you were gone. They chanted during my matches. Like, Becky's like, you affected my whole family. Becky's playing this angle, and CM Punk just destroys her on the mic. You know, CM Punk's that way. CM Punk and LA Knight. Everyone else. Cena, CM Punk, and LA Knight on the mic. The rest of y'all, go home. Anyways, Roman's getting better, though. Roman is getting better on the mic.
You're okay.
Who?
Jay? I know he's not that
No. He's not top tier. But yes, you are correct. Jay has gotten way, way better on the mic. Jay has improved a lot. And then, like, the whole, at the beginning of the night when he answered, like, LA Knight's like, you win the match. Like, he even got the crowd answering for him. He's like, you already know what it is, Lucy. He goes, 4 letters, and the crowd goes, yeet. Boom. So that was, yeet. The crowd just does it for him, dude. Jay has learned how to work the crowd. And, yes,
well, you shouldn't say it like that.
What?
Work the crowd. You shouldn't probably say it like that.
No, that's what they call it.
Is that really what
Yes, that's what they call it. They're working the crowd. Getting the crowd in, you're working the crowd. You're working the crowd. That might not be the term for wrestling. I think it is. I don't know. We'll look it up. But, CM Punk says, I never said what I was going to say. The whole one of the points, we'll get back, it's like we're redoing another, don't distract me this time.
Sorry.
I'm getting there. No, you're fine. That was a good thing. That's what these recaps are about, dude. Like, to talk about stuff. Organically talk about stuff. But don't be sorry. That was good. That was a good side note, man. Jay has gotten way better. One of Becky's points
We're never gonna get it.
I can't even think now. Was that they always chanted CM Punk. They chanted your name when you weren't here. They chanted your name during my husband's match. They chanted your name during my match. And the whole time Becky was talking, the crowd chanted.
Can I say it?
Yes.
AJ Lee.
AJ Lee. And they were loud. And Becky's like, you don't get to say her name. She don't work here.
For those who don't know, AJ Lee is CM Punk's wife.
CM Punk's wife.
That wrestles.
Well, so CM Punk says, dude, this is like, look at this. I'm so excited if it happens. That's why.
Did you watch AJ Lee?
No, but just like the whole, I am so.
Just having
I'm so over the Seth Rollins. I'm so over Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. I'm over it.
What makes me excited?
I'm over it.
What makes me excited is having like wife and husband in the same faction, in a tag team.
Let's talk about that.
I love having two couples in a tag team. That is great.
Maybe that's what we'll get.
That is the best thing ever.
But we're going to go there in just 1 second. We're going to talk about Becky Lynch helping out Seth at Clash at Paris. I want to go and talk about CM Punk says your husband's going to regret ever cashing in on me, and you're going to regret ever putting your hands on me. And he just walks out.
Referring to AJ Lee?
That's what he's saying. Like, I'm going to get my wife. And she going to throw hands. She going to
throw hands!
Y'all going to throw hands. That's what CM Punk was saying. So then we see CM Punk in the back. And Pierce says, they're not here. They already left. CM Punk goes, where's SmackDown on Friday? And Pierce says, Chicago, which is CM Punk's hometown. And CM Punk goes,
Lee is.
Great, I'll take care of it then, and walks away. We're going to have CM Punk.
AJ Lee, Becky Lynch.
I don't know who's all going to be there. I doubt Becky and Seth will be there, because that was one of CM Punk's points. And he started naming all these towns that he wrestled in while they're over in Europe. And he's like, who the two people that weren't there?
You.
Becky, you, and your husband. And he's like, who's the one running the business now? They're running the TV. But CM Punk's out there doing the hard work. You know what I mean? That's stuff that, that Roman gave Cody credit for. I think it was Roman. It might have been The Rock. About Cody goes to all the dark shows, when he was, I don't think so much now because they just had a baby, him and Brandy. But
really?
Yeah. They have another child.
Which is it, a boy or a girl?
I think it's a girl. Then they had another girl. I think so. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. But anyways, I'm going to go back to Clash at Paris before we go to the main event. Because...
this is about what I said, right? With,
the wife helping the husband?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tag team,
So...
couples that are together.
Right. So, at the beginning of... Somewhere in Clash of Paris, Braun and Bronson got ejected from the arena for the rest of the night. And the rest of the night, we hear Seth talking about he don't need nobody to win, right?
Right.
And we have known that there was going to be a fourth member. This is a perfect scenario to throw Austin Theory in my opinion. In my opinion, Austin Theory could be really good. I think Austin Theory is better than Grayson Waller. I don't know what's going on with Austin. I guess he's hurt. I don't know. But we see Seth is in trouble trying to win this match, right? And then we finally see the hooded masked person roll into the ring, right? And then the old ball buster happens. And who is it? Becky Lynch. Which is cool. I love it.
I love it so much.
I love the fact that you have, you're mixing the real world into the WWE story. Yeah. That was, to me, I'd rather have been AJ, but if it wasn't going to be AJ,
you mean AJ?
Theory.
Theory.
Yeah, AJ Theory. No, Austin
AJ
Theory.
Theory?
There's too many AJ Styles, AJ Lee. We've been talking about Styles had a good match. AJ Lee's coming back. Has to be coming back. Has to be. You can't fire up a crowd like that and CM Punk say you're going to grab her, putting your hands on me. CM Punk ain't going to do nothing to Becky.
It's against the law.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the law. It's the
but
law.
If it wasn't Austin Theory, it had to be Becky. And I'm glad it was. Now, the only thing is, I need to see Becky coming out with the Vision. I don't need to see Becky just, this part and then she goes off and does her own thing again. Becky needs to come and walk out with the Vision now. When the Vision's together, Becky needs to be there. Anyways, that's what I want to say about that. You called it. I think as soon you said earlier tonight that Becky's going to help him last night for Clash of Paris, and so did your mom. I think both of you pretty much at the same time said it's going to be Becky. Becky's going to help him. And I was like, no, it's going to be Austin. It has to be Austin. And it wasn't. No. Then we get to our main event, Jey Uso, LA Knight versus Braun. This match was okay.
Match was alright, I guess.
It was just... Braun wins. Braun and Braun win. They're beating down LA Knight and Jay, and then we hear "Ooh, so."
Which it doesn't say that.
It doesn't sound like that no more.
But I'm sad. You can hear it like in the background.
Yeah. It played like the tune plays in the background very lightly. Yes. Jimmy comes and saves the day holding a chair. He goes in. He's like, "You all right, Oos?" And Jay says, "I'm good." And that ends your Raw. For once, in a few months, Raw wasn't boring. I mean, it had a little drag there for 30 minutes. It was like, oh, here we go again, and then it picked up. The promos were good. They were where they needed to be, and the energy that they were putting out was really good. The matches flowed. There was only really 2 bad matches. They still flowed. They just weren't very good. Other than that, a good Raw finally. I think it was a good Raw.
Now, can I bring something up?
Yeah, sure.
So, what do you think of me printing something, our logo, and like when it's not like what's it called? What are they called? Like Clash of Paris, the
decal?
No. Clash in Paris. What are those called? Like the events, like
the PLEs?
The PLEs.
Yeah.
When it's not a PLE, so we have something on this board.
Yeah.
We put our logo on this board.
I think we need to do. We need to have.
Better logos.
No, I don't, dude. See, I don't want to bash your logo because I love that logo.
I like how I made it.
Like if I like tattoos, I would get that tattoo on me.
That would take a while.
Dude, that logo was really good that you put together.
I was young too.
Yes, you were.
I was probably
And I think now you understand that
9.
where we do a wrestling channel, it should have something to do with wrestling, right?
Right. But Dad&Son is
dude,
like...
that logo is, maybe, because we are getting better at what we do, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Once we get this picking up traction and then we do like something else, like for another channel that's just like us doing random things, maybe we'll use this logo.
Right. And then make another logo for this.
Yeah, well, I think we need to make another, like for that logo you're talking about on the screen back here.
Yeah.
I think whatever you gotta do to make a wrestling logo for us, and then we can print it out.
You want me to do that?
I mean, if you want to, you ain't gotta go do it right now.
I know.
I mean, don't jump up and do it now.
I can work on it.
Other than that, dude, man, I gotta give a golf clap to Raw tonight. You kept me interested. I mean, it's been hard the past few nights, the past few Raws, I should say. Clash of Paris, the Cena Logan Paul match was good. Cena won. The Becky Nixie, I can't even think of who. That's how that match was. Nikki and Becky. That match was just. The Street. Yeah, we were out because Sis had to go to urgent care. The Street Profits in White 6 match. I didn't get to watch that. I watched some of the Roman and Bronson match. That match was actually pretty good. It was Roman and Bronson, 2 big guys just going at it. The ending kind of sucked, but that's how they have to write Roman off. Like, Roman has to have these breaks. It sucks because he is, not only is he a top tier guy, he's also a glue guy. And a glue guy is someone that can hold everything together, who does all of this.
Who, Roman?
Yeah, Roman's a glue guy and a top tier.
I always forget we have that. That's just like something we have back there.
But I think that's what makes him so polarizing, is because he can only be around for so long and then he has to take a break.
Right.
Anyway, I mean, yeah. That Fatal 4-Way match was good. Could have been better. Other than that, Clash of Paris, probably not. I don't know. If it's not one of the bigger ones, it's just hard to beat. WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, War Games. War Games is our favorite. We got WrestlePalooza next, the first ever WrestlePalooza. I got to figure that out because I got to figure out what to do because
there's some.
The package, the streaming package itself, if you have it, is $30
for Disney, ESPN, Hulu.
Yeah.
We have.
I'm pretty sure. No, we don't. We have ESPN Plus.
Oh.
No, we don't. No, we have Disney Plus.
We have Disney Plus that came inside with it, Hulu and ESPN.
That's when we have Hulu Live TV. We don't have Hulu right now. But I think some providers like Hulu Live TV, if you go ahead and buy their TV cable package, you get that ESPN streaming, Disney Plus, and Hulu with it as well. And that we already pay for live TV, so we'll have to switch our live TV to that, so that way we don't have to pay the extra $30 for the ESPN streaming services, so we can watch our PLEs. Which stinks because my quad view is going to go away.
Quad view about what?
How I can split the TV into 4 different channels, that'll go away.
I'm sorry.
Because I'm pretty sure this platform's live TV isn't one of the carriers that offers the ESPN streaming, ESPN Unlimited, I think is what it's called.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Package with it. I don't know, dude. It's a mess. If you have Netflix, you're not from the U.S., you get the PLEs. I don't know. It's a mess. It is. Dude, we're 38 minutes in. Take us out.
First, I lost a tooth. Anyway.
Show it. Lost it. Pull back. There it is. There you go. Yeah.
Make sure to like, subscribe, notifications on. We'll see you next time. Yeet!